hours of big tunes, big mixes, and big DJs.
The hottest in hip-hop, R&B, dancehall, UKG, D&B, and everything in between.
Tonight.
From 3, the One Extra Mixtape with Shawnee B.
And from 5 a.m, Ras Kwame.
Saturday nights on BBC One Extra and Radio 1.
Now, Fabio on Radio 1.
Many thanks to Mr. Jam. It's Fabio, drum and bass takeover for the next 2 hours. Yes, it's that time again. Big up to all my One Extra listeners, not forgetting you tonight. Radio 1 and One Extra. It's Fabio, drum and bass for the next 2 hours. And what a show we've got tonight. We've got a show with a difference. Because we've got a bit of a surprise for you. We've got Breakage coming in, we've got the random selection. We've got the rewind track with the Grooverider. And there's something else. Can't remember. Oh, right, yes. The wonderful Delisha is back for just one show. Maybe.
One night only, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But so what's happening, Delisha? You good?
Yeah, I'm very good.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Great to hear your dulcet tones.
Really?
I don't know, do you find it offensive me calling your tones dulcet?
No, the way you kind of describe like the big surprise, I feel like I'm supposed to jump out of a cake or something.
Yeah, well, you could have done. But anyway, we have got Breakage coming in, and I'm loving the album. Absolutely loving the album. Delisha, you're loving the album too as well,
Definitely.
Right? He's coming in a little bit later. We've got wonderful music popping as well. Kicks off the show tonight with the sound of Marky and S.P.Y. And the connection is That's coming out on Digital Soundboy, the same label as Breakage's wonderful album. So, you know how we roll on Radio 1 and 1Xtra. Drum and bass time. Going stateside now, the sound of Stereotype. As I said to you before, a lot of good stuff coming out of the States. Forthcoming on Westbay Records out of LA. Yes. We got your Facebook shouts as well. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1 and 1Xtra. The sound of Stereotype. A track entitled Lost Stories. I'm glad tonight we have the random selection. Actually, you know, a lot of people say to me they need to drop tracks off. And what's the best way, Felicia?
You've got to get on the email, Fabio and Grooverider at bbc.co.uk. Email. Drop, come in here and drop a track off. Who does that anymore? Who does that?
Yeah, no, but I get people from Australia saying it and stuff like that as well.
They want to come and drop it off here from Australia?
Well, I don't know. No, they just want... No, not really. But they want to know the best way to post it.
Email us a link, like a SoundCloud or whatever you use. You can download it. That's it.
And do you know what? It's really funny, right? Do people still write letters? Is there still a mailing address here, like, to write to Radio 1?
Wow. There's a few
That's
people
deep,
do.
innit?
Yeah, a few people do, but, I don't really feel comfortable opening letters, to be honest.
Letters are weird, aren't they?
Don't know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get. It's like back in the day, right? You used to get telegrams. Can you remember that? No, not really.
No.
It used to be bad news. Like, if someone overseas, like, if my parents, had a telegram, it was bad news from Jamaica. And it used to take about 2 weeks to come there, and things have moved on. And someone said to me the other day, "I want to write to you," but what's the point? No one writes. Pen? Do you know what? The other day I wrote something with a pen. I had R-mates and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's age or something else. Anyway, I need to speak to you about certain things.
Oh no!
After this track, we're going to speak about my awards.
Right.
Because Delicia's holding me hostage. Something she's enjoying more than me. Oh, I do love Delicia. But anyway, as I said before, Breakage is coming in. And he has got one of the best albums I think you're going to hear all year. A mixture of dubstep, drum and bass. He's got Donae'o, Newham Generals. He's got some wicked drum and bass tracks on it as well. So I'm excited about that. He's a guy that I've known for a long, long time. And he's making waves. So he's coming in a little bit later with a mix, etc., etc. We go to Chasing Status, a track that a lot of people have been shouting about, called Bionics. Exclusive business, baby. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1 Extra. That's how we blow. We go hard.
Saturday night, Radio 1, 1 Extra, setting the standards, you know.
Sound. I've got a floppy mic, actually. What's going on with this mic, man? The sound of Total Science and their absolute classic from back in the day, a track entitled Squash. S.P.Y on the remix, I'm telling you, man. 2010 is S.P.Y's. He's on the move, he's making some wicked stuff, and he's doing some great remixes. I know there's a remix of Atlantis out there, and I need to get hold of that. Marky, hook me up. Anyway, the last time, well, I don't know if you remember, but last year, when Delisha was the producer on the show, we've been trying to find her a man. Right? So, we tried to hook her up with DJ Dye.
Never happened.
It didn't really happen, did it?
You got flopped me hard on that one.
Boy, listen, we tried, you know. I went in, I tried, emailed him, Facebooked him, the whole thing, right? The whole social networking thing, it didn't really work. So, now, right, at the Drum and Bass Awards, I couldn't find my awards. And I was thinking, typical me, I lose everything. And I found out Delisha took my awards.
Found it.
And held it hostage in exchange for details of one of my boys. So now, you know, after we've been talking about dating and stuff like that, should I mention his name?
Well, Groove kind of blew me up.
He blew you up last week anyway.
Like I was a stalker or something.
Well, I know, but we've got to get everyone straight. We've got to get Dillinger straight on this as well, so he doesn't get scared. But, you know, Delisha took a shine to Dillinger. So what's happened since then? I really want to hear the progress of what happened.
I thought, let me go on MySpace, as one does. And found him on MySpace. I thought it was him. And so I handed over my number. And then he got back to me, apparently.
Yeah.
And then...
what did he say? Yo, baby, what's up?
No, just...
He didn't roll like that, no?
No. And then now... I'm getting someone on my phone ringing me up, breathing down the phone.
No way.
I don't know who I've been talking to online.
You're joking.
No, some stalker.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to phone him after.
Please do.
I'm going to have to I'm saying, look, I hope you ain't giving my girl no late night calls, man. I ain't really like that. We don't roll, it's not that kind of party, Dill.
But the thing is,
that's what we call him, Dill.
The thing is, I should never have given my contact details out because, you know, you got all these fake people on MySpace and all that, so it's my own fault.
I'm telling you, seriously, you've got to be careful. But, so I'm not going to get my award back until I hook it up.
Exactly.
Delisha, man, you know, we try on here, you know, we really try. This is the last one, though. I tell you what, man, if this doesn't work out, Delisha, I don't know what you're going to do.
Buy me a cat.
I was going to buy you something else, but I won't even go into it. But anyway, we have Breakage on the show tonight. He's coming up in about half an hour, hopefully, if he gets here on time. We've got the random selection, we've got the rewind track. Straight after this, we're going to do your Facebook shout. Sound of Lenzman, a track called Stuck. Big tune.
Radio 1.
Making a choice.
bass and breaks on the biggest drum and bass show in the world.
Hey you, those little fools, they could never understand this. This is the echelon, next level. Breakage, audio splendor, digital soundboy. Here's how we run things, you know? Hey y'all! Done them out, run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never taste, shoulda never party. Done them out, run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never taste, shoulda never party. Done them out, run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never taste, shoulda never party. Recognize realness, recognize weight. Disperse from the place now, hide your face. In Ting, let's go. Ever moving millions, big stink, you know. The whole world is smelling up. Nothing they could tell us. We study too hard. Non-stop learning, heaps of smart rap. Dedicated to the craft, applying the format. Stepping on the Soundboy face, you like a doormat. Raw rap and bass, the weapon of choice now. Skeets on with cakes and panty boys now. Lovable, huggable, made for niceness. The plate pressurized, purely priceless. Big chest, chesty, vested interest. None of them fraud could ever test our progress. Take note to notice, your tin pan is hopeless. You can't approach this, you can't demote this. We're hip to your motive, don't get too cozy. Your small time, you're posing, you best learn the most. Done them out, run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never taste, shoulda never party. Done them out, run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never test, shoulda never party. Run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never test, shoulda never party. Recognize realness, recognize weight. Disperse from the place now, hide your face. Select a mix for them good, select a mix for them proper. We have the goal, it's down straight from the gut. To make a Soundboy proper, make a Soundboy stutter. Shoulda never test the original nutter. Tougher and we tougher and we buff with tune. You see a Soundboy head again, bust with tune. Because we ain't around for 2 plus with tune. We ever conquer sound and we not sponsor sound with us. Run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never test, shoulda never party. Run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never test, shoulda never party. Run them out, Soundboy vacate. Shoulda never test, shoulda never party. Recognize realness, recognize weight. Disperse from the place now, hide your face. Maniac, psycho sound
of Breakage.
Nice up for your festival, the dance and
featuring Roots Manuva, Run 'Em Out from the album. He's going to be here in about 10 minutes time. Right, we got some of your Facebook shouts to read out. Caesar Nicholas Rochas says, hola, I'm a fan from Chile. I love jungle drum and bass. Saludos. Jeremy Ume says, pics are sick. Love the new Fabio Grooverider mix on One Extra, filthy. Also, Chris Morley says, nice one, Grooverider, for refusing to play dubstep on the show. Such a renegade, isn't he?
What a rebel, eh?
He's such a renegade. Drum and bass till I die. Dal Hurley says, thank you, every rush you boys ever gave me. Okay, nice.
What's that about?
God knows. You need to rephrase that, actually.
What do you get up
you
to
get
in
me.
the drum and bass parties?
Right, we'll move on. Joe Jackson says, play a night in Manchester, I'll bring you a brew. Theodore Macris says, big up from Athens. And last for now, Lee Rolo says, got any drum and bass versions of Happy Birthday for me? Ha ha. Yeah, very funny. I'm looking forward to the show, guys. Somebody make some noise.
Woo!
Poor. Can you sing Happy Birthday to him?
Yeah, but that would be really sad. That would give him the worst birthday ever.
It won't. He'll be over the moon because you know what? Everyone misses your hotness. Yeah, you brought heat to the show. So sing him Happy Birthday, man.
Well,
it will be the equivalent of Megan Fox coming in here and doing it.
Will you sing with me?
Yeah, go on. You start first.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
go on, hum.
to you. What's his name?
Leo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leo.
It's Lee, actually.
Lee, happy birthday. Shall I do my high notes?
Yep.
Happy birthday to you.
I tell you what, you know what? Forget Megan Fox, Angelina Jolie, and that hot one out of Sugar Babes. It's all about Delisha right now, people. Right? So that's all your birthday wishes come true, Lee. Wicked stuff. Me and Delisha, me on the hum, Delisha on the vocals. All good. Right. We've got Breakage next, or a couple more?
Coming up very soon. He's just having a coffee. He hasn't slept.
He hasn't slept?
No, it's 24 hours. He hasn't slept.
He might be the one who's doing the heavy breathing at night. Boom, boom. If you want to check us on Facebook, you know the deal by now. Go to the groups, find us, be part of our team. Brand new from Fresh. Dragontal Acid Rain, going to be a big tune. This is how we flow. We got the random selection. We got the rewind track. Big up to everyone on One Extra. Yes. It's Fabio.
first exclusive business right here on the Drum and Bass Show.
sound of Sinistarr and a track entitled Mainstay. Before that you had the sound of Fresh and a track entitled Acid Rain, forthcoming on BBK. That's how we do. Right, we have Breakage in the Studio. We're going to play one more track and we're going to get him up. What's going on with this floppy mic, man?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Harden my mic up, please.
Let me get my tools out.
My mic needs to be erect in here. What is going on with this mic, man? But anyway, we have got Breakage coming up, and I tell you what, man, we're going to talk about this album. I played a few tracks of it about 2 months ago, and I told you this album is going to blow. He's got some great guests on the album, and we're going to be talking about that straight after the next track. It's Fabio, it's BBC, Radio 1, and 1 Extra. This mic, damn. Right, in the break, we're going to get Delisha to fix my mic for me. And we're going to have Breakage straight after this. The sound of Mr. Joseph. Not the greatest name, actually. I hate saying that name. It just sounds rubbish.
That's like Mr. Hudson.
Yes,
like
come on.
teacher.
Yeah, Joseph. It's a bit of an odd name. And Andy Skopes on a track called Call to Arms. Right. We talk about albums, you know, there's been a lot of really good drum and bass albums over the last couple of years. And next guy I got in, next artist, Breakage, he has got a wonderful album. It's just got the pace, everything right on the album. Big up Breakage. What's up, man?
Artiste.
That's how I roll on here, man.
I've not heard that one before.
Have you?
Quite like it.
Yeah, no, artiste. That's that's a level above artist.
Wow.
So what's up anyway, man?
I'm feeling good right now after that.
Yeah. No, well, you know me. I'm a pep talker.
No, brilliant. Thank you very much. No, I'm doing good. Doing very good.
Anyway, listen, man, we're going to go straight in and talk about the album. Has it been years in the making now? Because I remember speaking to you like in random places like Los Angeles and Swerve, and you've always had the idea.
Yeah, like I remember you always like, what are you up to making an album?
Yeah, this was
same album. Yeah.
This was in the 90s, wasn't
it? Feels like it. I think it's been all in all about 2.5 years now.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years. But are you happy with it?
Very.
That's
Very
great.
Happy.
I can. It's got an idea. It's not a load of 12s piled together and randomly put together as an album.
Yeah.
A lot of thought went into this. Tell us some of the guests that you got on the album. Some of the collabs.
We have got Roots Manuva.
Yep.
Neum Generals, Donae'o, Chemo, Burial, Threshold, Erin. Am I missing anyone? S.P.'s on an interlude as well.
Wow. How many tracks are on the album?
I believe, including interludes, it's 14.
Wow, man.
Somewhere around that. Lot of. Oh, Zarif as well. I forgot Zarif. Sorry, Zarif. Zarif somewhere too. And
the album's a mixture of all kinds of flavours. You know, I hate to kind of go down that generic road and say, it's a mixture of dubstep and drum and bass. It's a mixture of beats, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It's a mixture of vibes, I like to say.
Yeah. So let's go back, man. Like, what got you into the whole dance music thing, man?
First thing to get me into dance music was my foster brother. I was I was really young, and I used to live by Milton Keynes, and he was like 5-6 years older than me, and he was going out to like all the under 18 events and sneaking into the over 18 events, but he was well into like hardcore. So I got into that first and didn't really understand what was going on, but I knew that I liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like listening to Fantasia tapes and stuff like that. I actually befriended TCM because they lived by me.
Okay.
And he was friends with TCM. I didn't really realise how big TCM were for a long time. And I was like,
explain to people what TCM is.
TCM was the Criminal Minds.
That's right.
They made big tunes.
Yeah, man.
And they had a Ford Fiesta that actually had TCM as the licence plate, which was really cool.
So cool, back in the day.
Yeah, I had a T-shirt. I had a TCM T-shirt.
No way, man.
Yeah.
So you went in deep.
I was big fan.
Yeah,
big fan.
Anyway, listen, we're going to talk more about that because we're gonna kind of like fast forward.
Yep.
To now, man. You've done this track with Donae'o.
Yes.
And how did how did that get hooked up, man?
Well, Shah had been working and still is. We're all working with him at the moment. And then he randomly rang up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "What are you on?" And Shah was like, "Oh, down the studio." He's like, "Yeah, what are you working on?" Played a bit down the phone. He's like, "Right, I'm coming down. Get the vocal booth ready."
No way, man.
Yeah, and he just came down, listened to the tune, sang a tune on top of it, and then I heard him play the riff from Speechless just on like a keyboard sound, and then I just quickly recorded it on my phone, started working on it, rang him up, and he had the vocals recorded and ready.
And it was in the bag.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a big tune, man.
Thank you very much. I hope so.
Breakage featuring Donae'o, Speechless, man. Check this out. Track is big.
My fire, yeah, my light to my dark, my only desire, that we never part. How I feel is so intense, I got hard to contain. Girl, you got me thinking, hey, I hope you're not playing games, cause my heart and my mind are in some kind of crazy conflict. I've never felt this before, and the fear of getting hurt's alarming. That's why you got me speechless. Words are so hard to explain. You got me speechless. Sometimes I just wanna pull away. You got me speechless. Every time you get close, I wanna run away. girl, so I'm here to stay. Girl, you got me speechless. Girl, you got me speechless. Never wanted these feelings, baby, but somehow they appear. I never knew how to deal with what I've got. There's always a start to everything. This is a new beginning for me, and I can't pretend. No, 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 I'm accepting these feelings. And I don't want this end, 'cause my heart and my mind are in some kind of crazy conflict. I've never felt this before, and the fear of getting hurt is alarming. That's why you got me speechless. Words are so hard to explain. You got me speechless. Sometimes I just wanna pull away. You got me speechless. Every time you get close, I wanna run away. But I'm facing my fears, girl, so I'm here to stay. Girl, you got me speechless. No, you got me speechless. You know I was searching, love has found me. It's taking some time and some learning, but I'm proud to be your man. Baby, I had to take my time with you, 'cause I had to be sure. Yeah, now I know you're the angel for me, the one I've been waiting for. That's why you got me speechless. Words are so hard to explain. You got me speechless. Sometimes I just wanna pull away.
That was the sound of Breakage featuring Donae'o and a track entitled Speechless. Man, that track's going to be big.
Thank you.
It's going to be big. Anyway, we were just talking, and you was also going to remix Tiny Temper as well.
Yeah, and I said no.
You know what that reminds me of? The guy that brought in the demo to of the Beatles to EMI and got turned down.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that big of a problem with you, because you've got a great album, so I don't think it's a big deal.
Looking back at it, I would have loved to have remixed it.
I think you would have murked it.
I think I could have had a lot of fun with it, looking back at it. But that's the thing, like, I think at that point I was getting a lot of offers.
Yeah, and it just came in on the table and you was like, maybe someone else could roll it out.
Yeah, I thought there was people that could do it better than me, and I think if I couldn't think of someone who can do it better than me, I shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's a twisted logic there.
Yeah, I don't want to be like jack of all trades, master of none.
No, absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So anyway, the album, the flavours, man, you know, like it's got a bit of drum and bass on it.
Yep.
A bit of dubstep.
Yep.
And what is your kind of what are you really feeling at the moment? What are you listening to outside of your album and
outside of drum, bass, and dubstep in general? At the moment, I'm listening to a lot of house. I'm playing a lot of house.
What kind of house? Saying house now could really mean...
I know. I don't even know.
Tiesto.
I don't even know.
Listening to a bit of Tiesto on the side, yeah?
Yeah, I listen to a bit of that
Dave
as well.
Potter.
I'm really into the Swedish house mafia at the moment.
I've never heard of them. Who are they?
It's like Angelo and people like that. They're like these Swedish geezers.
Okay.
And just make these huge dance tunes. But I don't know what kind of house I like, because there's too many styles of house. So I'm just like good house tune, bad house tune. Really like Fake Blood. I think Fake Blood's house or electro or something.
But there's a lot of good music around. I think the great thing about your album, I think it will hit the kids. I call them the Skins generation. I think
the Skins. I know exactly what you mean by
Do you know what I'm talking about, innit? They've got a certain look and they've grown up. No, you know, like we grew up, or not me, I grew up listening to 78.
I grew up listening to Zeppelin and early Greensleeves.
No, absolutely. But I think the generation after grew up either listening to drum and bass or techno or whatever. I think this generation now, they'll be listening to Kasabian and they'll roll with a little dubstep and a little bit of drum and bass.
They're growing up on like Scream and
the whole thing. And I think
hopefully
that's
me, I'd like to think.
I missed you out. I don't know why, but you know, and that's where I think you come in, because I think you caught the 2010 generation perfectly, man.
Wow.
I really do.
Wow.
Who did you have the most fun working with?
I had fun working with everyone.
Who? Now, come on, tell me.
I'd say overall.
Who was a bit moody?
Nobody was moody.
Come on.
I was expecting that really awkward session because everyone's like, you're going to hit that session.
Yeah.
Someone's really annoying and you don't want to do it, and it just didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Like,
but Shy, he's a great overlord. He does.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say if I had to choose someone, it would be him.
Yeah.
Because he just helped me through everything, so start to finish.
Yeah, and he's putting checks in the post as well.
Yeah, that too, don't know. Big up Shy for the checks.
Big up Shy. Anyway, man, where's the future line with you then? What are you going to be doing next, man?
I'm just going to be touring for now and then sort of see where the land lies.
But I'm really happy for you. You know the reason why? Because you've always been on the outside looking in. You've always been that Mr. Invisible. Sometimes a scene comes, I don't even know you're there, and all of a sudden, oh my God.
Yeah, I remember last time I turned up at Swerve, you're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I was so surprised. I was like,
I do come outside of my house every now and then.
No, I know, but you don't, you're not a Mr. I'm going to kick down the doors and give you my music. You're
no.
Very laid back about stuff, and and it's, I think it's great. The album didn't surprise me, but I was really happy for you when I heard the album. Cause
I remember when we sent it to you, like, mate. I remember I was going to save the AIM conversation.
I said something a bit stronger, actually.
No, but I remember I wanted to save the AIM conversation because I was like, but conversations like that don't happen every day.
No, not from me.
Especially from Fabio.
Yeah, because I don't answer anybody back.
I was like, Fabio aimed me.
I know, then you phoned Shy, didn't you?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, guess who just aimed me? Fabio. And you'll never guess what happened. It's bigging me up.
He loved the album, yeah, man. But anyway, listen, so what tour dates is, or you just don't know? You just wrote it out?
No, tour dates, well, I have, let's see, I have Brighton, Exeter, Cambridge, Ghent, which is in
Belgium,
that's the one. Doing another album launch, like a smaller kind of thing at Yo-Yo on the 15th.
Okay.
Which is going to be a lot of fun. We played there at Christmas and that was...
I've heard that's nice in there.
Yeah, I'm going to force you out for that.
Yeah.
Bath, Cardiff, Leeds, Paris.
Wow, incredible.
All over the globe. I'm going worldwide.
And you're loving it?
Oh, I do. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Absolutely.
I might be here with no sleep and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't have it any other way.
No other way, man. Absolutely. Listen, man, we are going to play the track we've done with Boy Forrest. I can't even believe he's on this track.
Yeah.
Giving him some love.
Yeah.
Track called If. And then you're going to get your mix together as well, man.
Yes.
And you're going to stick around for the random selection.
Of course.
Man, this guy will put Simon Cowell in the shade. track entitled If, Breakage, and my boy Forrester. Clapping massive. Clapping massive in the house. Anyway, Breakage is going to get himself together. He's going to do the mix now, and he's going to stick around for the random selection. It's Fabio on Radio 1 and 1 Extra.
Saturday nights on BBC 1 Extra and Radio 1. Fabio and Grooverider. locked onto the Fabio on the BBC Radio 1.
One extra.
And I show you the slap of culture donkey. How you come in and treat and fashion? How dread that stick the ragamuffin style? See. How dread.
Guests and the biggest tracks on the world's biggest drum and bass show.
Saturday nights on BBC One Extra and Radio 1.
Fabio and Grooverider.
Wicked stuff. That was Breakage in the Mix. Sick mix. If you want to find out the listings for the tracks, go online. You know what to do. It's long. I can't really go into it right now. Anyway,
bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
That's what you're here for.
Find Fabio and Grooverider's shiny heads, and that's it.
See the way she's dealing with me, Breakage. Do you know what I mean?
I like that. A bit of sass.
No, I tell you.
Bit of chewed.
She's really sassy.
Do you know
I detect a bit of chewed.
There's a little bit of chewed there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what he suggested earlier, Breakage?
Go on.
There's someone that keeps ringing me and breathing down the phone, and he said it was you.
You what?
No, listen. Don't listen. No, it's a long story because you.
I think it's you know what I've noticed. I do look quite menacing, and breakage is quite a menacing word. Like
right,
breakage.
exactly.
I'm gonna breathe down the phone. No, not me.
Was that the sound?
Was that my breath? Was that my breath? Was it that?
Actually, was like that. Actually, it was. Yeah.
Very worried. Anyway, right now you're here for the random selection.
Yes.
And what we do basically, someone sends a track in, and whatever. If it needs, what we don't want to do is just like totally disencourage them. But whatever you don't like in the track, you just say, you know, Simon Cowell, X Factor styling.
Breakage Cowell.
That's right. Right. So, tell us about the track, Delisha.
Oh wait a second.
Come on.
Well, I haven't done this.
You've been
in a
away
while.
too long. So one extra's made you a little bit lazy.
Whatever, old man, whatever. So it's from a guy called AMC. He's 23 years old. His real name is Alex Mark Clavert. He's been DJing for nearly 12 years now, and he's been playing out for...
Hang on, how old is he?
23.
And he's been DJing for 12 years.
That's it, new generation.
Okay.
But he's just now turned his hands to producing his own tracks the last couple of years. He's had sets all over the place, so he wants to know what you think of his track.
Okay.
And this is it, so his name's AMC.
And what's the track called?
Hopeless. Reminds me of you, Fabio.
Wow.
So chewed.
Yeah, that's more chewed when you can...
Did you throw a stick at?
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for.
That's right, man.
So far?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
How long has he been making tunes, sorry?
He's been making tunes
a couple of years. It's not better than my first 2 years making tunes. I was really young, though. I started well young, so like my tunes were awful. Like I would never play them to a soul.
I've got a few of them.
No. I'm talking about my first couple of years, like messing with music on a computer. They're even more shocking than ones that you've got.
Hey, listen, the fact we're talking over the tracks.
I know. We should be listening. It's a breakdown.
Right, that's right. This is make or break moment. I can hear what's going on.
I can tell he listens to a lot of like almost like a mixture of like Metalheadz and like Danny C almost. It's got that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, man.
I think this part's a bit obvious, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's
alright, let's see how he rolls out. Let's see, a bit of Mentasm came in there.
Yeah, I did hear. I am a big fan of Mentasm, so
let's hear.
Oh, there it is.
I don't like that bit. I don't like the bit.
It doesn't really work.
Don't really work.
I think overall it's got potential. But
Right. Let's cut the track. Let's get really professional now, like X Factor style. So, first of all, marks out of 10.
I would give that a 6.
And I tell you what,
and a half
for breakage.
That's quite high.
I'm telling you, for real. I'm the same. I'd give it 6 out of 10. If you was to kind of like change that track, what would you say it needed?
I think
the break
my main problem was it was quite obvious. Like I sort of knew where it was going from the intro. You can hear that his influences are, he's influenced by other drum and bass producers.
What do you think that's
and
good
drum and
about
bass
it?
and dance music in general, rather than being influenced by stuff outside of it and drawing on those influences to make this style of music, which I think is a big problem with a lot of people.
So anyway,
not that that's a bad thing. Like everybody does it. I used to do that. I used to be like, I want to make drum bass, and then listen to drum bass tunes and try and emulate it.
But there was potential there, yeah. There was potential.
There was potential in it.
I think
definitely.
once he gets going, you know, like his sound and stuff. I think, you know, it sounded a little bit muffled as well.
Yeah.
He needs to separate the sound a little bit more, and it needed a bit more zing to it. And then when he doubled up, I didn't think it sounded good.
No, the double up sort of lost me. That lost me.
And then, that will lose the crowd totally as well. So AMC. From Breakage and Fabio, there's potential there. Just listen to what we say. Don't get disheartened. And the track, 6.5 from both of us was pretty good. Anyway, Breakage, listen, before you go, anyone you want to big up?
Big up everyone that's bought the album so far and everyone that's going to go buy the single on Monday.
And so the single's coming out on Monday.
Yes, that's correct.
And you've got a video for it and everything as well.
Yeah, there's a video. If you go to the Digital Soundboy YouTube page, which is Digital Soundboy TV, I believe.
Okay, so it's like that, yeah?
Oh, all official. You'll see a smorgasbord of videos.
Okay.
What's the album called?
The album's called Foundation.
And when is the album coming out?
The album's actually already out. It came out on the 15th of March, and the single comes out on the 22nd, which will be Speechless featuring Donae'o, and that with Justified featuring Aaron.
Lovely.
Which was actually written by D-Bridge.
Oh, was it?
That's another feature. Sorry, that's a silent feature. D-Bridge wrote one of the tracks on the album.
That's big, man.
So, big up to D-Bridge.
So listen, man, really good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Always
I know
a
you've
pleasure.
been really, really busy, and and it's great that we've been talking about you coming on the show for years and years, and you've come in for a good cause, for a great album. So thanks a lot, man, and I'm sure I'll see you on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come down to Yo-Yo, man. So tell me.
Yeah, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to pick you up on the way or something.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So you take care, and I'll see you soon, man.
Definitely.
Big up to Breakage.
Thank you for having me.
We have got about half an hour left. We've still got the rewind track. We've still got a few of your Facebook shouts. And I'm sure we have witty banter with the wonderful Delisha to come. It's Fabio on Radio 1 and 1 Extra.
On One Extra in a whole new way.
My show as a hairstyle would be bald like Amber Rose because it's striking.
If my show was a sound, it would be a whoa. My show was a colour, it would have to be red. The tunes you get hot off the press, hot in the clubs, hot in the old school. Basically, the show's a red hot fire.
If our show was food, it would be spicy, peppery, delicious, hard-hitting, filling, and definitely will leave you with a bellyache.
Like really long.
Experience weekends on One Extra in a whole new way with Sarah Jane from 7 a.m, Twin B at 10, Ronnie Harrell at 1, and Ace and Viz from 4, Saturdays and Sundays on One Extra. One Extra.
Saturday nights on BBC One Extra and Radio 1.
Fabio, 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 Fabio.
Drum and bass.
Drum and bass.
On BBC Radio 1 and One Extra. One Extra.
The sound of Sato and a track entitled Laser Lock. You still on Twitter, Delisha? I don't see you on Facebook that much anymore, actually. What's going on?
Do you know what? I'm loving Twitter. Always on it.
So rubbish.
Facebook is all right.
Twitter's rubbish, man.
Gotta get on it.
I can't get into it. I don't get it. I don't understand what... I don't know what's going on. All this following, it's so rubbish.
You can do pictures on there.
I can show up on Facebook. That's the good thing.
You're always on Facebook.
No,
always.
No. Did you see my update the other day?
Which one?
How do you know I'm always on Facebook if you're not always on Facebook?
Because every time I go on it, you're on there.
No, that's just coincidence.
Oh, really?
It is. It's just because me and you've got this Jedi thing going on.
The last one I saw was, if you're in a lift, who would you not want to get stuck in the lift with?
No, that's not. I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't
What did
say
you
that.
say then?
I said, don't blow me up. I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. I said if you was on a desert island.
All right.
And a lot of people came up with some very interesting things. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to go to the rewind track. If you've never heard it before, I play a track, Groove plays a track. We play the big track of the moment. And Groove stepped in to say this.
Record means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Alright fam, it's the rewind track. Time for me to step in with mine. This week we got something from Drum Sound and Bassline Smith. Enough said really. Track's called Error. You check it. I'm sure you're going to be feeling it. Ryder.
It's Grooverider's rewind track of the week. Grooverider, rider, 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 rider. You know the deal. Fabio, Grooverider, Saturday night, Radio 1, 1 Extra, setting the standards, you know.
Right, that's Groove's rewind track for this week. Simon, Bassline Smith and Drum Sound always coming with the goods. Wicked track, Groove. Right, I've got a little something for you as time is running out. Little thing called Paint It Black. This is my rewind track for the week. Big tune. Sigma on the remix of this. Well, it's a VIP mix.
I heard this last week. Loved it.
Yeah, it's a wicked tune, isn't it?
Yeah, no, your last show I heard it. Wicked.
Well, you're listening to my shows as well now, yeah?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Groove said on his show, what's up? Come on, man. You're supposed to be, the queen of R&B.
What?
Up there doing your thing.
I am.
So what are you doing listening to our shows then?
I was bored.
Said, no, you was not. You just can't get enough of us. That's what it is.
Whatever.
that's the rewind track for this week. That's the next instalment. Next week with the Grooverider. Grooverider played Simon Bassline Smith. I played a little bit of Sigma. Amazingly, you know what? Delisha, when she first came on my show, she didn't even know anything about drum and bass. Telling me about she got tuned on her iPod. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I know this one.
So, yeah, I know this tune. I was like, how comes? Yeah, I've got it on my iPod from Time.
I've been listening to Bailey on One Extra, what can I say?
You're such a joker, you are, you know.
I am at One Extra now, everyone. So feel free to go up, listen, digital radio, digital TV, bbc.co.uk/One Extra. It's all up there. Forget Fab and Groove. It's all about Bailey.
See, I think you're a spy, really, you know. Seriously,
S.P.Y.
the spy who came in from the cold.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean?
One Extra. We're all family. Go and check out One Extra.
It's all right, I'm going to be giving you some late night calls.
Is it
might
you?
Be me. It might.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
I think that's brilliant.
Oh, you think it's all right?
I like the way you blew him out with Breakage as well.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you said that to him, you know. He was kind of disgusted, actually.
Sorry.
Anyway, how long have we got left?
Not long. You've got one more tune after
One more tune after this. This is Paul S.G., a track entitled Chapter 23. Gonna be Loving and Leaving You in a minute. Who's on next?
Shawnee B.
Shawnee B.
And then Rasquame.
My boy. Unfortunately, that is it. Delisha, it was absolutely wonderful having you here again.
It's glad to, be back and teasing you. It's all good.
Yeah, I like being teased. And you are the queen of tease.
Right, okay.
No, actually, I meant to say sleaze.
That actually sounded really horrible. And it's the end of the show and this is how you repay me. Thank you.
The queen of tease. That's a good one. You got chewed. I like that word. But anyway, up next week we have Grooverider. And also, can't go into it, but Radio 1 doing something really special involving drum and bass.
And One Extra.
Oh, come on.
BBC Radio 1
It's Radio 1 are doing something very important for drum and bass. A special occasion. But we're not going to say too much at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not until May. And it's going to be big things. Going to be telling you more about that in the forthcoming weeks. And I'm going to love and leave you with something from a few years back. Loving this track. But a blast from the past, a guy called Fellowship. It's a track called Free Girl. Loving this, man. Loving the swagger on this. Coming up next, Shawnee B. So, Delisha, are you going to be working with this special thing to do with drum and bass?
I will be. I'll be involved. So
you're going to be working with Radio 1?
Yeah, and One Extra.
You're such a, what's the word? Turncoat?
What? Anyway, can you just finish off the show, please?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gone. I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks' time. I'll be on the road. You'll see me somewhere. At Fabric next week. Also, if you're on the way back from somewhere and you're looking for somewhere to go, Grace is on tonight. At the end, Grooverider's night. At the Den, Grooverider's night. Grooverider, Hazard, Fantasy, Twisted Individual. Going to be big. It's Fabio saying peace out.